What's up with it, man? This the Bulletproof Podcast. Back on your funky ass, man. And I'm just gonna get straight into it. Boy, 2024 is starting off with a bang, to say the least. God damn it, ain't nothing but the motherfucking 4th of January. And shit is going down. Shit, this is a whole bunch of shit going down. But the biggest shit in the world right now is that goddamn Katt motherfucking Williams. Man, this motherfucker here, that nigga is the Tupac of comedy right now. God damn. This nigga here is wild. That nigga Katt Williams said, fuck everybody. Nigga, fuck your bitch and the clique you claim. Shit, that nigga is coming through with some. Bro, real shit, bro. That motherfucking interview, bro, was the funniest shit that I seen, bro. Like, I just watched the Dave Chappelle special, and I really need to watch it again, but nigga, this nigga had me dying laughing, bro. I lightweight forgot how funny Katt Williams was, bro. Real shit. I lightweight forgot about how funny this dude was, bro. But man, this nigga went at everybody, bro. He really exposed a lot of shit. Which it seemed like, bro, in the year 2024, bro, everybody getting, I mean, it started at the end of 2023, but now everybody getting exposed, man. This nigga went in on everybody, bro. And I don't want to spoil the interview, so if you haven't watched it, stop this and then go watch it and you can come back. But man, this nigga went to talking about Kevin Hart as a plant. And then he broke the shit down so cold, I was like, God damn, this nigga right like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Which I always, in the back of my mind, I was like, where this nigga even come from? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did like Kevin Hart, like when he was on, like with in the Dame Dash movie. I forgot what movie that was. He was good in that. He had a couple of, even Soul Plane was it was okay. You know what I'm saying? I still watch it. If I see it come on out, I might watch a little bit of it. I don't think it's as bad as people said it was, honestly. Honestly, I think that's probably as funny as fucking movie. You got me. You know what I'm saying? If you want my opinion, shit, I don't watch Kevin Hart movies, bro. I've tried. And then he got these movies where he coming out trying to be serious and shit. I'm like, dude, ain't nobody trying to, because he seems so much of a character of himself. But it's been times that Kevin Hart has had some, funny moments. But anyways, he broke that shit down. He went to talking about Steve Harvey and that hair. You know what? I'm gonna be real, bro. I didn't know there was a hairpiece, Steve Harvey. I did not know Steve Harvey had a hairpiece back in the day. I thought that was his real hair, bro, because I didn't know nothing about a man unit or nothing like that. And I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know a man could even do that, you know what I'm saying, until the internet came around and I was like, man, that nigga had a whole motherfucking wig on, man. I was like, man, Steve Harvey got the crispiest edge up in history. This nigga was, woo, did not know that. You know what I'm saying? Till later on. Then people kept saying it. I was like, oh, wow, that's crazy. Stealing jokes. Mark Curry, man, I was like, bro, remember hanging with Mr. Cooper? That's who he was talking about, Mark Curry. I was like, who the fuck is Mark Curry? Who is he talking about? I was like, oh, hanging with Mr. Cooper. Bro, that was one of my favorite shows back in the day. I think it came on TGIF. It came on that lineup, I believe. I could be wrong. But I used to love that fucking show, bro. And then so I started watching him too on Comic View. And I think he got a stand-up that I seen when I was a kid or something. Bro, Mark Curry was that nigga. And then so if you go on TikTok right now, bro, you can see Mark Curry has a joke that was done back in the 90s, and motherfucking me, Steve Harvey, said the same thing this dude said verbatim on his talk show. Not even trying to be funny, but just said it like as a sad story. And I'm like, bro, this nigga took Mark Curry's joke and turned it into a sad story about his life. I'm like, my nigga, how much sympathy do you want from people that you will go and steal a joke from another comedian and apply it to your life, my nigga? And not even do it in a funny way. You really took this nigga joke and was like, nah, nigga, this was my life. And the lie detector determined that was a motherfucking lie with your bitch ass. And that's what Katt Williams is really exposing, bro. Like, it's a lot of shit that I really didn't know about the comedy world. You know, you hear a little shit here and there, but you don't really pay too much attention to it because it's comedy. But man, say these some dirty motherfuckers out here in this comedy game, bro. Carlos Mencia, he caught the first. He was the first nigga that I ever heard of about being exposed type shit. And now shit, the way that they treated Carlos Mencia, shit, now we got to treat all you motherfuckers like Carlos Mencia. Cedric the Entertainer, nigga, you broke my heart. You broke my heart, Cedric. Sad. Cedric the Entertainer, man, I feel like you done stole from me, man, after this, what I done heard about you on these internet streets. You're stealing from Katt Williams. You done stole jokes from Scruncho. Word for word. Man, I'm going to be real. I thought, honest to God, bro, I thought that Cedric the Entertainer was the funniest one on Kings of Comedy. I have said this in the past. And I thought Bernie Mac was second funny. I just like Cedric the Entertainer because he kind of remind me of one of my uncles. And like literally act like one of my uncles. So I guess that's why I feel like he was funnier to me because he just remind me of my uncle. Rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Rest in power. And but yeah, man, I feel like this man stole something from me when I heard about that Cedric. Man, why you could, bro? Then they played a side by side. TikTok be doing the most, bro. Bro, you can't do no dirt no more, nigga. In the year 2000 and hearing now in the fucking future, you can't do nothing wrong. Everybody getting exposed for being bitch ass niggas and bitch ass hoes. And that's another reason why I love this interview so much, man. I really feel like Katt Williams is one of those dudes that's just not willing to sell his soul. And I feel like he was very frustrated when he came on that podcast. I feel like you could tell by the more and more he talked, the more and more of a weight came up off his shoulders. Like, he was like, bro, I've been holding this shit in. He done said some little shit about Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish, but man, dude was going in. I'm talking about he dropping bombs on Faison Love, Michael Blackson. Who else he done said some shit about? He said some shit about a lot of people, bro. I was like, God damn, buddy going in. He even took shots at Joe Rogan. I was like, whoa, buddy. That nigga said, and I don't think a lot of people caught this what Katt Williams said about Joe Rogan. He was like, yeah, Joe Rogan, he help out his people. He got 6 unfunny motherfuckers that he always kicking it with on his podcast, and he trying to lift up, but they not funny. And that was kind of like lightweight overlooked. I was like, ooh wee. Now, Joe Rogan and Shane Gillis, Joe Rogan, it was another white dude. They had a podcast, but they talked about Katt Williams in a great way, in a very beautiful way, a very respectful way, 2 comedians. And this came out maybe a couple of weeks ago, maybe a week or 2 ago. I seen a clip of that. And then so for Katt Williams to say this, man, Katt Williams, bro, he stand on business, bro. This nigga like, nigga, fuck the clique and the bitch fuck your bitch and the clique you claim, nigga. Shit. I'm from Ohio, nigga. I come equipped with game. Boy, this nigga here was going off, bro. This nigga was going off, dude. He went to talking about Diddy. Man, this nigga, bro, that was, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably one of the best interviews I've ever seen. I'm trying to think of an interview that I've seen that's better than that. That was the most informative, eye-opening, clutch my pearls interview that I've ever seen, bro. He went talking about earthquake. Earthquake can't read apparently. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, damn, that shit crazy. He talk about the girl Wanda. He went off when he was at that radio station. And I didn't know that nigga had 10 kids. I mean, shit. Apparently, he got 5 boys, 5 girls that's all adopted. He done helped out a lot of comedians, a lot of female comedians. I first got put on to Lunell through Katt Williams, a very dope sister. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lunell. Lunell is funny as fuck. Let's be real about this, bro. It's a lot of unfunny comics out here, bro, just because of the internet. I ain't gonna say no names, but it's a lot of unfunny ass comedians, bro. Especially the white ones. It's a lot of black ones too, but man, it's a lot of unfunny people out here. And the reason why I feel like they getting shine is because they willing to play the game. Because some of these comedians, I'm like, I was watching, whose comedy special I was watching? It was a white dude. I want to say, I don't know who the fuck this was. It's a white dude. I'm watching this popular white dude. I want to say it was Andrew Schultz or Shane Gillis, one of them motherfuckers, one of them type ass niggas. I'm watching this shit, bro. I did not laugh one time. The only thing that popped in my head was like, that's an interesting perspective on that. But I didn't laugh at all. And I'm like, how is these motherfuckers? Who is, and people in the audience are dying laughing. I'm like, is there something wrong with me? I'm like, at one point, I mean, like, am I the hater? And I'm like, bro, maybe I'm the hater. And I'm like, man, maybe I gotta go watch some other shit that they done did. I don't know, bro, but that shit do not be funny, my nigga. It don't be funny. I wrote something else now. And what's so crazy is, too, about Katt Williams, bro, everything that he was saying, I'm really listening to it, and I don't see a lot of celebrities, A-list celebrities, hanging out with Katt Williams. I don't see Katt Williams taking pictures with celebrities or celebrities taking pictures with Katt Williams. And I think this interview I think this is probably the reason why don't nobody fuck with him. Because he stand on business and he's not with the bullshit. He from the streets, he from the trenches. And you can't just, you gotta be a real solid nigga to be around this nigga, bro. You can't be on no funny style ass shit. I see Kevin Hart kicking it with Will Smith kicking it with motherfucking Jamie Foxx. I see Steve Harvey and all them guys hanging out with each other and all this shit, bro. You really see them dudes like linking up sometimes. I've never seen Katt link up with now A-list ass celebrity. I've never seen a picture of him. Maybe I'm tripping. I've never seen anything of this nigga hanging out with no celebrity, man. I respect that, bro. Because he like, fuck you niggas, man. Say, I can respect you from afar. But I'm going to put on for my people. Now, there's an interesting clip that's going around right now on TikTok and on YouTube of Kevin Hart going off on Katt Williams. This was a few years ago. He was there with Tiffany Haddish. Everybody was saying that Katt Williams, well, this is what Kevin Hart saying. He was like, bro, you was supposed to be the guy. You was supposed to be the next Eddie Murphy. And basically, in so many words, Kevin Hart took his spot. Kevin Hart said he took his spot because, you know, he fucked up promo shoots. You know, he was a problem on set. He was getting arrested all the time. He was difficult to deal with. He was on drugs and all this type of shit. And so I never really heard his response, but he kind of laid out his response in this interview. I think there is a response, but I don't really remember because it was so many years ago. But I truly believe that Katt Williams just has an integrity and morals and principles that he's not willing to fall by the wayside for a paycheck. He's not willing to sell out for a paycheck, bro. And he's not willing to play friendly ball pause, with all these comedians. He fuck with who he fuck with. He put on who he feel like is talented, but he ain't fucking with these weird ass niggas because I seen a clip of Cedric the Entertainer where he explained this shit on Shannon Sharpe podcast, and he was basically explaining this was I think last year type shit. He was explaining like, yeah, I heard the allegations of Katt saying that I stole his jokes, but nah, but then he go into like, yeah, I heard it, and I dissected it, made it my own. That's a common practice in the comedy world. I'm like, sir, that's not no common practice. Maybe with you big A-list motherfuckers, because you A-list comedic artists, or you guys are taking advantage of people that don't have no name, and y'all stealing their material and y'all taking credit for it. That's wrong, bro. Shit, Steve Harvey said, Katt Williams said that Steve Harvey stole Mark Curry's whole idea for the Steve Harvey show from hanging with Mr. Cooper. And I really had to think about that. I was like, damn, hanging with Mr. Cooper did come out. And then I was like, damn, that shit, bruh, crazy, bruh. I never even thought that until he said this shit, bro. I see why that nigga was hanging out with Suge Knight. Katt Williams is the Tupac of comedy. And let me say this too. We got to give Shannon Sharpe his motherfucking flowers, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Watching this interview that Shannon Sharpe did with Katt Williams gave me a whole new found of respect of him and how seriously he takes journalism and how he wants to create content. Because he's cool with all those guys. I'm not gonna say all of them, but I'm gonna say he's cool with majority of those guys that Katt Williams was talking about. But he didn't let his relationships stop this man from speaking his truth. And it's not like he stood on business. He just let the man talk. He was like, damn, bro, you feel like that? Like, I ain't even know this shit was like. And I love the way that he just gave him the floor and he just took off from that. Bro, Shannon Sharpe is really like the next Barbara Walters of interviewing. Bro, Shannon Sharpe is a skilled interviewer, bro. And when I mean Barbara Walters, I'm not saying that he's a female or nothing like that. I'm just saying, how good at Barbara Walters was at her craft. Shannon Sharpe is like that with his craft. And he only doing entertainment. He ain't even doing politics. You know what I'm saying? But his engagement with people, his research with people, you can tell he really cares. And he creates an atmosphere where I think that any artist would feel comfortable. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I think that black people in the black culture need to start looking at Shannon Sharpe like the next motherfucking Joe Rogan. I think that Shannon Sharpe is that motherfucking me dope and talented to where Spotify need to be calling this nigga up to give him that Joe Rogan deal. That's how good Shannon Sharpe is, bro. He can talk about anything. You see him on this nightcap show. He can talk about anything, bro. He can talk about anything. This man is just, he ain't no dummy. That motherfucker smart as a motherfucker. Same thing about Katt Williams. But yeah, Shannon Sharpe, bro. Shannon Sharpe, I love what he's doing. I can't wait to see his next step and where that's going to take him. I think he could be like a Joe Rogan type of motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. But, I didn't know Katt Williams was as educated as he was either. There's a lot of people that we finding out now that's very highly intelligent. According to, and not just what he was saying to Katt Williams and what they was talking about, his education and all this type of stuff. But I seen something that Lunel had said. I think they did a comedy special back in the day, and she was talking about how smart this dude was. And that's like the same. I'm sorry, I'm sweating here. I got the heat on and shit. But they had me thinking about like even like Terrence Howard, bro. Like I'm like, bro, Terrence Howard. It's coming out like this dude is a motherfucking genius. This nigga can play the piano. This nigga is a fucking a theoretical physicist. He's a physicist. He's a theoretical physicist. I'm like, bro, these niggas ain't dumb, bro. And I think when you have great intelligence like that comes great responsibility. And I think that's the situation that Katt Williams is in right now. You know what I'm saying? Like he sees the polar shift within our society. Now all that shit that niggas was doing in the dark, y'all niggas ain't gonna get away with doing that shit in the dark no more. All you pedophile ass motherfuckers, you rapists, you people that's in the LGBT community, and y'all coming out here presenting yourselves as straight men or straight women and all that type of stuff, bro. You can't do nothing in the dark no more. I'm not saying LGBT is dark shit. Y'all know what I'm saying. But you can't do nothing dark no more. This is 2024. Niggas is getting exposed this year. Like for real, for real. Black Mamba. How many players did he expose when he was on that court? Y'all thought they was good until they went up against the Black Mamba, baby. Fuck you mean? Yeah, we breaking ankles this year. Nigga, we breaking ankles. We dunking on niggas. We fade away. Nigga, second best player in the league, nigga. Facts, nigga. R.I.P. Kobe. But yeah, man, that was crazy, man. Speaking of exposing, Tasha K.